Like, girl, you got this whole channel over here on YouTube. What are we doing for ourselves? I'm like, girl, you getting ready to turn 50. It's been it's been crazy. This is my wellness channel. I'm Jessica and I am just keeping it real. Okay. I am back with it. I am back with my long form content. I have been doing the shorts here on YouTube for some time now. I actually like doing shorts and like reels on Facebook and Instagram. But I'm like, girl, you got this whole channel over here on YouTube. Go back over there and do the long form content. Talk to the people, talk to them about what's going on in your life, and learn from them about what's going on in their life to see if it can help you or if we can help each other. This is my wellness channel. I'm Jessica and I am just keeping it real. Just keeping it real about self-care, self-love, wellness, doing the things that is going to keep us healthy. For me, since I've turned 50. I turned 50 last month in January. Today is February 12th, 2026. It's a Thursday. And yes, I turned 50 last month. And I get a lot of people saying, how does that feel for you to turn 50? How do you feel? Do you feel any different or what? And I will say it's been a long time coming because I have, of course, the previous year when I was 49, thinking about like, girl, you getting ready to turn 50. And I've been through some things. You know, I know we have all gone through some things, and I've learned a lot in, I'm going to say, the last 15 years of my life. I've learned differently, right? I've seen differently. I look at things differently now than when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I enjoyed those times. You know, I had my children when I was in my late 20s, and I don't want to say everything was just a blur. It was just in for me in my 20s and 30s, you know, after having children, I just did what I needed to do. You know, work, take care of the kids, drop them off at school, make sure they got the school clothes, the homework, this, that, and the third, me and my husband, you know, and I've been married for going on 22 years now. So life has just, like they say it does, you know, it goes on. And there are times where we don't stop to think about life. And for me, that kind of started maybe in my late 30s, you know, early 40s. And I started to kind of think about life and what I wanted to do with myself, right? You do the norm, right? You get married, you have kids for some of us, you know, but I'm gonna say, as women, for us, we miss out and we skip out on ourselves. Like, what are we doing for ourselves, right? We've done everything for others, but what are we doing for ourselves? So I started to kind of ponder on that, like I said, when I was in my late 30s, early 40s, and now that I'm 50 and I've had this time to think about things, I have just decided that I want to experience life. I want to have experiences in life. I don't want to think about the past. I don't want to think too far in the future. I want to experience life in the now. So, with that being said, what I'm doing differently for myself since I've turned 50 is focus on the movement, right? The movement meaning moving my body more exercise, making healthier choices when it comes to eating, looking at my eating habits. Now I do go to the doctor maybe once a year or maybe every 2 years, but I do get my annual exams as recommended. And there has been nothing of concern, you know, when I go and get my annual or my checkups or things like that. But I'm getting older and I got to do better. Right. So that is what I am going to be doing on this channel, just showcasing myself doing better for myself. I've seen some things where some girls, young girls on TikTok, are talking about being strict with their lives, as far as like setting boundaries, their emotions, and it's just more than life than exercise and eating healthy. There's social things that happen, there are emotional things that happen, there's traumas and things that happen in our lives that is included in our overall wellness and our healthy lifestyle that many of us are wanting to build. And we know what the staples are in life. We know about the processed foods, the drinks, and things that are not good for us. But yet, we still choose to go that route. Um, I know you can do those things. You should be doing those things, or we should be doing those things in moderation. And that's another thing. I don't want to come here on my channel and like preach and say you. I want to include all of us, we, because honey, look, I do things that I shouldn't be doing. Right, so I don't want to be coming to this channel and preaching and saying this is what you need to do, and if you this and you this. It's like us, we as a whole, as a collective, we know what we need to do. It's just the thing of doing it. And like they say, sometimes we need community. We need the help of others, even if it's the help of strangers, people we don't know. Because 9 times out of 10, as I have been on social media for the longest, you get the most help from people you don't know. Just like, honestly, in my experiences and what I have seen, you do get the most help from people you don't know. I'm not saying that family doesn't help, but sometimes family can't relate. I'm gonna say that again. It's not that they can't help, they can't relate. We all in our family, we're not going through the same things, we don't have the same issues, but you will find people that randomly, that you don't know, whether it's a coworker, somebody on the street, or somebody on these social media streets, that is going through the same thing. And you can create some type of bond through DMs or whatever it is, and help each other. You know what I'm saying? So that is the goal of this channel, right? If you go back to all my other vlogs, I say that all the time, right? But I was in another mind frame during those times, right? I was in another mind frame, which not a bad mind frame, but it was just on a different route. And so that's why I, halted and stopped, because like, what am I doing? Like, where are you trying to take this channel? Like, where are you going with it? And granted, it's good information. Go check out those other long form contents. Check out my reels. See what I've been talking about. Make sure you like and subscribe and share out to other people. But I'm not going to. In my previous vlogs, you will see me just sitting and just talking like I'm doing now, but it's going to be less of that, because like I said, earlier, experiences, and I want to experience things with everyone. I want your opinions, I want your feedback. I want us to get on here and talk, and just help each other out the best way that we can. Okay, so when I was talking about making healthier choices, I don't think this is a healthy choice, but I was in a Dollar Tree and I got these garlic Parmesan pretzel sticks. I heard about these or whatnot, but I don't know. I like them. They cool. And I got these pretzel chips right here. Those are pretty good. And I just want to just start filling this shelf up with more healthier foods and things like that. Now, I do have my apples. I love my apples. I love apples. Pretty much any type of apple. And I have the sourdough bread. I heard sourdough bread is supposed to be the best bread, but I want to make sure I don't overdo it and do too much when it comes to the sourdough bread. And this dog right here, he gives me a run for my money. So I'm steady, out exercising and stuff with him because he likes to run and things like that. So this is Apollo. Y'all see Meet Apollo. So y'all may be seeing him here and there. Because Apollo is a rescue. He's a rescue dog that we got from the ASPCA. And so we had him for about a few months now. And child, ooh, look at that glare right there. That glare with the light. It's been crazy. It's been crazy getting Apollo. This was the picture we got from him. They named him Phantom when they bought him in. They picked him up in October and we got him in November. He's a pretty good dog for the most part. He did come, it seemed like he came with some commands that he already knew. So, and he always looks at me, pays attention to me when I'm talking about him. He knows. So, he that dog, he our dog. This drink down here, this Waterloo sparkling water, black cherry. It's okay, but it says, look, 0 calories, 0 sugar. So they had all different type of flavors. The store that I go to out here is Rouse Market. So that's a little bit of my the stuff that I'm trying to do, right? I'm stop saying that trying stuff. The stuff I'm doing to stay healthy. I got my my lime because I make my own kind of like soda, if you would say. So I use lime and sparkling water, and I have a whole thing of teas. I love herbal teas, and that's like my little kettle right there. But yeah, and I'm going through menopause. I didn't I'm in perimenopause, so I use this every now and again for the bloating. And I did buy the Black Girl vitamins, the Menno Chill. So as you can see, I haven't really used that like that, but this bloat, you can't see a lot with the bloat banisher, but I've had that for a while. So that's about it. The refrigerator really don't have nothing in it. The fridge is not the fridge is not it's not fully stocked. So I need to go to the grocery store this weekend and stock up on my healthy foods. Y'all tell me, like, what foods do you like that are healthy or semi-healthy, right? Oh, let me show y'all these. This is my freezer. The Yasso bars, frozen Greek yogurt bars. The sea salt caramel is okay. And I got the fudge brownie. I love that one. I love the fudge brownie. And I also got these these Outshine fruit bars and grape. They're pretty good. You know what? Yeah, I've had these before, so I think I've had mango, so I like those. So it says made with real fruit, plant seed. I know it probably has a lot of sugar in it, but I don't eat them as much, and I got some vegetables in there too. So, as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have one of these Outshine bars, and oh, let me show y'all my favorite cereal. I don't think that this cereal is the best, but I love it. Special K vanilla almond. Now, when I was growing up, Special K was just Special K. It did not have all these flavors. Red berries, chocolate delight, blueberry, and my vanilla almond. Vanilla almond. So, and also I need to go to CVS for some vitamins. I need to get my vitamins, especially the vitamin D. Now, that was something that my doctor told me that I need to keep up on that. The vitamin D was getting pretty low. You know, the vitamin D really helps you, you know, with your nervous system, like with anxiety and depression and stuff like that. Most of the fruits and vegetables have, you know, vitamins in them, but, you know, like I said, we don't, as Americans or as people, period, we don't get enough of that in our food because we always, or for the most part, result to fast food and processed food because it tastes so good, right? Healthy stuff seems boring. I did do a Temu. I got some things from Temu, however you say it. That's gonna help me with the this journey that I'm on, this healthy lifestyle living. I don't like to use the word journey. I think it's so cliche. It's always said, but I know it is what it is. But for me, I'm getting my thinking differently, right? So it's like the things that I purchased from Temu, or like I said, Temu, is going to help me with this change of lifestyle for healthier and better living.